Hello and welcome to Design Space Friday with Shirley Ross, a close to my heart consultant. Today we're going to play with designing a card. The card that I have designed is going to be a sunshine card, and it says sending sunshine on the outside. And then if we hide a few things, you will see as soon as I find all the things to hide. Thank you. And then the tab. There we go. So that's the outside of the card. This is what's on the inside. And if you notice, I'll pull this over, that has this cut out. So the little sunshine is actually going to be placed in the middle. So I'm going to show you how to cut that out exactly where you need it so that it will show up exactly how you need it. All right, so let's go over here. I already brought in the elements that I'm going to use, and I brought in the little sun. I brought in sending sunshine. I brought in a tab, a square, and a score line. The way I found the images was I clicked images and I filtered through purchased, and then I just searched for the different things. I did one for tab. I did one for sun. And as you'll learn when you search, sometimes when you do one, you might not get, like sun, you may not get everything that has the word sun in it, because you'll see that the sentiment that I used is not found here. So I did sunshine, and that got me the sending sunshine. So sometimes you need to do more than just one search. All right, so everything is here. We'll just move things out of the way until we need them. All right, and we'll start with the square. And of course, you know, this is going to be our card base. So we'll unlock it, and we are going to make it 8.5 by 5.5. And we are going to put it at 1 and 1. And I'm going to go ahead and make it that light blue. I wanted it to look kind of like the sky. Then the next thing we're going to do is place our score line. We're going to make it 5.5. And we are going to place it at 5.25 and 1. And remember, we always move it over an inch because we put this at 1. So that will put it in the center of the card. Now we're going to, let's go ahead and put the sun where we want it. And we're going to have to move it to the front. So we'll do arrange, send it to the front. And I'm going to put over to the left a little on this card. All right, and then we will do the sentiment. We will arrange it to the front. And we know we want that to be smaller. Let's see how that works. Things are just hopping on my... Okay, I like that. Now I wanted it to have kind of a background, and that's where I brought this tab in. And so we'll arrange it to the... We're just going to move it forward. And let's go ahead and move it all the way forward. Yeah, let's move it all the way to the front. All right. And then we're going to make it bigger. But what we're going to do, because I'm going to want to cut this part off, let's unlock it. Let's bring it down, move it over, and then let's break it this way. Now, I probably could have found this shape, but I don't mind doing a little slicing. So we'll just bring in a square. We'll slide it to the back of the tab. And then we'll select the tab, hold the shift key, and click on it so we have both. And we'll slice. And then we'll delete the pieces we don't need. Then we're going to turn that white. And then let's just move it backwards. And then we can line up the title. So now that's the front of the card. So I'm not going to attach the score line at the moment because we're going to slice this sun out of the card base. So the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to duplicate it. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit the weld button on that one. All right, now I want to make sure that they're in the same exact place. So I'm going to select the two of the suns, and then I'm going to align them by centering them. All right, I'm going to group them for a moment while I move them over to where I want them to be. All right, so then we're going to ungroup, and then I'm going to take the multi-layered sun, and I'm going to hide it for a moment, and then I'm going to click on just that welded one and hold the shift key and pick up the card base and slice it. I'm going to delete those pieces out. Then I'm going to unlock. Okay, so we know we want it to stay there. Let us arrange that to the back. Okay, I will hide that. There. I don't want the background. I just want this one. So I don't want to move anything because right now it is sitting perfectly where we want it. So we're going to bring in another shape because I actually want to make a sentiment piece. So what we're going to do is bring this one here. We're going to unlock it. We are going to make it 4 by 5 1/4 so it can sit on the inside of the card. And we're going to make it white. Right, and we're going to center it like this. And then we are going to hide the sunshine and the slice. And the score line. Good. All right, and then we're going to take this, move it backwards so that the sun comes up. So we know that's where the sun's going to sit so that when we type in the text, and we're going to do text, I want a writing font, so I'm going to do writing. I am going to see what writing fonts there are. I'm going to filter through my fonts so that I only see ones that I have. So let's slide down and see just by, oh, let's go ahead and type it in. And I'm going to put sending smiles. Okay, so let's look at what we have. Now, since we filtered it on writing, it's only going to show us, oh, didn't turn that one on. It's only going to show us fonts that have a writing font. Excuse me. So let's find one that we might like. Let's see which one comes with that. Oh, that one didn't have a writing. Let's go back up. Make sure I've got it filtered on writing. Nope, there we go. Now it's filtered on writing. So these fonts should only have writing fonts. Let's look at that one. Oh, undo. So I meant to move the words up. There we go. I want to be in edit. All right. That's a little bit too cursive. I want it to be a little bit, let's see what that one has. I like that one. Okay, so we're going to move it over. And we're going to make it smaller. Okay, I like that. So we'll select the words, we'll select the back white piece, and then we will, didn't get them both, let's do it again. Hold the shift key, click on the white piece. Did I get them both? I did. And we'll do the attach. So now the words are attached to this, and we'll arrange it, move it to the back. We're going to send it all the way to the back. So that will be on the inside of the card. So we will unhide everything. And then the last thing we'll do is attach the score line. Just find, there's the score line. Okay. And we have that. So we will attach, sorry, the score line's already chosen. So we'll pick the card base and then we will do attach. So now when it cuts out, send it back a little bit so you can see the card again. One more time. Okay, so when it cuts out, it will cut all the layers of the sun. It'll cut out the words in the card base, and it will cut this, and then it will cut the inside, which you don't see now because it's behind it. And then this hole will, when you put the back on, you will put the sun, attach it to the back side so it will fit right in that center that you cut out. So what I want to do next is use the color sync because I want the colors to be the same. So I'm going to bring sunshine down here to the yellow. So it will be the same color. I want this one to be the same color as the blue. These are just pink for his cheeks, and then black, and then the two white pieces. I like those different colors, and I do kind of like that being a lighter color. So now you're ready to cut. I hope you enjoyed this card, and I would love to see some of your card designs using this method. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon.